Test. 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 Alright. What do I want to bring over? I already brought this, so I can close that. I already brought this, so I can close that. I brought all of the trees, so I'll close that. Let's see. Rope fence. Fence, bench. I feel like right now I just want to bring the big stuff, so I'll not do that, not do that. Bench, sure. Picnic table, sure. Stool, circle table. Well, I don't think I need a well right now. Clear shelter, buckets, lampposts. Where's the lampposts? Should I take the lampposts and the lanterns? The small arc bridge. I don't think I'm gonna use the stone bridge. Ladder, climbing rope. Yeah, climbing rope. Wait, I already brought these over, I think. Boxes. Barrels. I don't need that right now. I'll take the portal. What else, what else? What else? Platforms, I'll take the platforms. Signs. Sure. Tents. Campfire. Logs. Not the chests. Sure, the bed. Pots. Sure, the tableware. The wagon. Well, I don't need this small stuff right now. I don't need the small stuff. Kinda just want to do the big stuff, so maybe not even the lamps. Lamppost, lanterns, no. Logs, portal. Let's not worry about the bench, picnic table, stool, circle table, no. Boxes and barrels, leave that out for now. Ladder, take the bridge, sign, leave it, take the platforms, and take the campfire, and the wagon. Okay. All right, so let's look at the collisions, or let's make the collisions visible. There we go. Legs, collision, planks, rope, collision, supports, the portal, collision, VFX, the platforms. What's this? These collisions as well. Bring those over. The tents. There's the backups. Tent, circle, collision, wall collision, and post. Doesn't have collision, interesting. The square tent, let's bring that. Its collisions. The extension, yep, bring that. And all of those collisions. Campfire. That. The logs. We'll take all of the logs. All of that. Wagon, we need to take all of the wagon collisions with us. Wagon walls, wagon wheels. Alright, is there anything else? Puzzle props? I don't think I need those right now, no. Oh, the terrain. The rocks and stuff. Definitely all the slabs. Slab S rock. This needs to be child. There we go. This one. This one. Okay, let's bring this back over here. Just slabs. I'll just bring the slabs. All this I won't bring right now. Okay. Kind of just some big stuff. Yeah. Okay. Save. And let's export. Export GLTF to Godot. We just want the visible objects of a right. Okay. Spin up Godot. Might take a minute, so just export a bunch of assets here. Okay. Let's turn up the brightness a little bit. The world environment, oh, make it bright. Take off the fog for now. Where are we? Right here. Okay. Planks. Let's start with. Yeah. We can start with this. We can make the rope bridge. Copy. Scene. Wait, we don't have this as a scene yet, do we? Let me check. Scenes, buildings, no, objects, rope bridge, arc. I think I do have it as a scene. Yep. Okay. I think I changed the rope though, so I'm gonna delete this whole thing. And we'll copy all this and put it in here. This is rope bridge arc small. Yeah, let's keep that name. I think the collisions are fine. This is a concave polygon, so I need backface collision, right? Yeah. But stuff like this, wait, the legs, I don't need backface. But this is just a plane, so yes, I do need like the back face, I think. The back face collision. The rope looks good. Okay, there's that. Let's also grab the tent. Tent square. Copy. Let's make this scene. Bring it back to the center. Alright, this will be called... That cloth does look pretty good. I'm happy with that. Tent square. Small, I guess. So I don't think I'm gonna make one any smaller than that. Save. How do the collisions look here? this is the cloth and it is a plane, so I need back face on this. Back face collision. Yeah. The supports though do not. Or do they? No, these are squares, right? Yeah, these are cubes. Okay, save that. Let's also take the extensions. Cloth needs back face collision. Why can't I go back face collision here? Oh, that's weird. Oh, because I haven't saved the scene, maybe. Tent, extension 1, I guess. Save. Now I can change this, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's that extension. Let's grab this one. Tent extension 2. Bring this back to the origin. And save it. Tent extension 2. The cloth collision shape needs to be back face. Okay. Oh, I forgot to grab the tree platform. I need to do that. Tent circle. Copy. Paste. Bring it back. We'll call this tent circle M for medium. Okay, and the cloth needs to be back face collision. Okay, anything else? I did the tents and I did the bridge. I think that's all I want to do right now. What about the slabs? No, let me just grab. Let me grab the tree platforms. Let's bring the tree platforms in. So I think that's under, what is it under? Building? Yeah. But all we want is the tree platforms. Not those. I need to put these in their own circle house M. Okay. And circle, house, and balk. All of this. That's a big one. All of that needs to go in here. Okay. So that should hide all of that. Okay. And then circle house small. Circle house S. All of this needs to go in there. And finally, the circle tower. I just want the tree platforms right now. Okay. Alright, tree platforms. Let's get all the collisions up. Railing. Okay. And then here. Okay. Save that. And let's export again. Alright. Okay, so I have the tree platforms exported. Let's make sure they exported correctly. Give it a second. Where are we? Okay, let's make the scenes for the tree platforms. And then I'll start actually designing the camp a little bit. Roll, rect, tent square, campfire. Where is it? Not the logs. Not the wagon. Tree platform. Here we go. Copy. Paste. Oh, we're gonna have multiple tree platforms here. I have one with a cloth roof and one with a wooden roof. So this will be tree platform small wood roof. So wood roof first, and then here we'll have tree platform cloth or small cloth roof. I can basically copy all this, paste it in here. Okay. The cloth roof should not have the railing. Alright, delete that. and delete that, the wood roof, but it should still have the supports. Yeah. Okay. Platform collision, rope collision, extension collision, and cloth collision. Let's save this to tree platform as cloth roof. Objects, save. And this collision needs to be back face. Any other planes? Plane collision shapes? I don't think so. I think everything else was... Oh, maybe the rope? Yeah, the rope looks like it's a plane. So this needs to be back face collision. Okay. There's that one. And then this is the wood roof, so we don't need the cloth roof. We don't need the extension. Don't need the rope or the posts. And is that it? Oh, the ring. I don't need the ring. Okay. Save this one. Roof. And let's see. Tree platform roof collision shape is a plane, I believe. Yeah, so we need to do back face collision on that. Okay. Okay. Now I can start kind of putting stuff into this scene a little bit. I think I have the terrain figured out for the most part. Maybe a little smoothing right here. A little smoothing. Is that even doing anything? It's hard to tell because it's so dark. Let me let me turn up the brightness on this light. There. Alright, should I start with some tree platforms? Like here we can instantiate a tree platform. Wait, I didn't make the big... Wait. Tree... Why do I just have a tree platform scene? Did I already make a tree platform scene? Tree platform, what's this? And what's this one? Same thing. Okay. So this one I need to delete. This scene. Delete that. Okay. Turn on this fan. Oh, I forgot to make the big tree platform scene. Tree platform L. Yes. Copy. Paste. Transform back to the origin. This thing is cool looking. Alright. Tree platform L. Save that. Cool. Oh, I forgot to adjust the collisions on it. So much to do. The cloth needs to be back face collision, and I think that's it. Everything else is good. Okay. Okay, so let's go here, and what happens if I instantiate the tree platform? L. Look at that. Cool. That adds so much life to the scene already. Let's also put one here. Platform L. But this one, let's move up maybe like 10 meters. 15 meters. 20 meters. 20 meters. Cool. And let's rotate it a little. Well, let's rotate the whole tree. Rotate this tree. Okay, so rotate this tree a little bit. Oops. Let's move this. Let's see. Yeah, I need to add like a crap ton more trees so it looks more foresty. And I want to be able to go from tree to tree. Let's add the Lenipine tree. Lenipine 1. Let's bring that over here. So this is going to have a small platform on it. So we'll have a tree platform small. Tree platform small cloth roof. Okay, and then let's bring that up, what, like 20 meters? That's too high. 10 meters? That's too low. 15 meters, split the difference. Perfect. Still kind of clipping into it a little bit. Can I scale this up at all? I can, and it looks fine. I have to do like scale 1.25 here. And maybe that's too much, maybe like 1.1. Bring it down to 10. That's fine, I think. Kind of looks weird on a tiny tree like that, though. Or what if I just scale up? Let's bring this back to 1. What if I just scale the tree bigger? Transform 1.25. Yeah, there we go. That's better. This ring is very messed up. I think I just need to translate this just a little bit this way. A little bit this way. Make that look better. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Do I want this any higher? 15? Is that good? Yeah, 15's pretty good. Maybe that's a little too high. About like 13. Okay, I like that. Save that. Let's add another one. The other Lenipine tree. Lenipine 2. And let's also make this scaled up, 1.25. This over here. Okay, and then let's add a tree platform to this. Transform 15. We'll go even higher than that. Yeah, it looks like this is scaled to fit this tree a little bit better. And this one, maybe instead of this, I should do the wood roof. Let's add the tree platform S wood roof here. And move this up 15. Okay, I think that works a little bit better. It does seem a little small still. Let's move this up 20. That's cool. So I want this one to go here to here, so a little connection. Yeah. So this needs to be rotated this way a little bit. Like so. This can be up to like 20 as well. You can have another one that's 15. So let's duplicate this. Control D. Rotate this one a little bit. Maybe like right here. And this one can be at 15. And I want it to be rotated here. And this one should be rotated this way. Something like that. This is gonna look awesome, I think. I'm excited. Let's see how it looks from down below. Yes, okay, this looks cool. I'm happy with the way this turned out. Okay, yeah, I'm really happy with the way these turned out. That looks cool. Alright, I think I want one more big redwood, and then so let's do another one of these. Control D, move this over here. Right there. So, and then another one of these. Well, actually I want one of these trees, but the wooden one. Well, no, let's do, yeah, let's just do this again. Another one of these trees. We'll put this like right here. Perfect, I think. Right there. Okay. Looking cool. I think I want to move this. Be a little bit more this way, down a little bit. This one maybe up a little bit. I want this to go here, and I want these to be connected, so yeah, maybe something like that. Okay. And then I want these to be connected. This one here, it'll come over there. Let's rotate this like so. This can be rotated like so. Okay. Looking good, looking good. I'll call this tree platforms. Alright, I want to add some tents on the ground as well. So we'll add another node, we'll call it tents. Let's put it, let's move also move the river up to the train. There we go. Just keep it a little bit more organized. Okay, so we need tents over here. Would it look cool if I kind of like raised the ground where every tent is? I think that'd look cool. I kind of want to raise the walls a little bit. What would look cool? What would look cool? The tent should be away from the river. And I kind of want them to be raised, but I also kind of want to raise the walls a little bit, maybe. These are scaled up, right? Yeah. Let me go here. I'm gonna put. Oh. Where's our player? Let's put the player over here up on one of these so I can see what it looks like from above. Let's put our little monkey up here. I'll see if the collision is working and if this scaling is okay. Okay, that's a nice collision right here. I think the scaling is good. I like how big it is. Should run into something here. Yep. Okay. Here we should be able to walk off! Okay. That actually scared me. That scared me. Oh my gosh. That's a far drop. Wait, this actually looks really cool. Wait, I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out. I was worried it was gonna look so ugly, but it's actually looking pretty cool. Okay. I think I want even more trees, but let's add some tents first to see how crowded it is. Yeah, this turns out really well. I really like the textures and everything. The bark looks good. Okay, cool. It's fun to be up here in this tree. It's like a little tree house. I mean, it is a tree house. It's a tree tent. But it's actually fun to be like running around up high like this. The rope looks kind of metallic. I might want to change the texture on the rope a little bit. Might look better with different lighting. Okay, let's keep making it. Let's add some tents. Camp Lenipine. Oh, let's add a bridge. So I want a bridge here. Over here is just gonna be a rope bridge. Oh, maybe a bridge here. Maybe 2 bridges. Bridges. Bridge. We want the rope bridge. This definitely needs to be scaled up. Oof. I might need to add some like platforms and stuff here too. Kinda looks like it's... I mean, it could look like it's flooding a little bit, I guess. Let's scale this. What about by 2? The rope is too big. And it's scaled by 2. 1.5. 1.5 could work. If the rope isn't too big. But I'm gonna have to add something here. Let's make the whoa. What was that? I don't know what that error was. I'm gonna add the scenes for the platforms. The platforms. Rect platform L. So let's move back to the center. Okay. It's got collision. Rect platform and objects. Okay. And medium. Rect platform medium. Move this back to the origin. Save. And finally we got rect platform small. Move it back to the origin. Call it rect platform small and save. Okay. Save. Okay, now we'll go here. Should I add another one for platforms, I suppose? Yeah. Another node. We'll call this platforms and bridges. We'll add it here. This could be moved up a tad. Go to like 13. here. Bring it a little bit more. Okay. What if I move this here? I feel like it looks best here. I could just add some platforms to it. Okay, let's instantiate the rect platform medium. Like everything else, it's gonna have to be scaled up. Maybe to like 2, honestly. Is that too big? Might be too big. Yeah, what about something like this? We have to get like the collision exact, or the, alright, this is on 13, so this needs to be on 13 as well, maybe? Rotated, what's this rotation? 35.1, 35.1, then just translate it here. Perfect. And we'll duplicate this and move it to the other side, like so. Okay, let's see how that, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think I just need to make a bigger arc bridge. I think that's what I need to do. I think that looks kind of weird. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make a bigger arc bridge. A longer one. So I don't really like that. What I can do is add a big platform here though. Platforms, let's add a rect platform large. And we'll scale it by 1.5. And I want this over here. Is this gonna even fit? Oh, it doesn't even fit. So I think I just need to make some more bridges. So if I scale this by 2, it's gonna look kind of... It's still not big enough, even scaled by 2. Okay. What I could do for now is just put this large platform over here instead of the bridges. Delete this, and delete this, and delete this, and we'll have this. So hold it. Wow, this is scaled by 2 and it's still like not wide enough. I think that's gonna have to do for now. Hello, Cuta. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more arc bridges. Some longer ones to actually go across this river. Which is fine. I like making stuff in Blender. Let's see how that platform looks though for now. That looks good from above. It's scaled up by 2 though. It's crazy. Whew, that is high. Yeah, this will work. This will work for now until I make some more bridges. I'm gonna have to jump though, but it's fine. I'm not gonna keep it there forever. I mean, it kind of looks cool. I might keep it. I don't know. Honestly, I kind of want to keep it and then just kind of make the terrain a little bit better around it. Let me see how everything looks with the sunset scene. Turn on the fog, and then the directional light needs to be back to 1. Does it look like a sunset? Does it look like sunset lighting? Might need to mess around with the lighting a little bit more. Oh no, that looks good. I like that lighting. Yes. The ambience. Maybe even a little darker, I don't know. That's pretty good. It's coming along. I'm happy with the way the cloth came out. The cloth roof. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've been stressing about this game dev stuff, and I'm finally getting something that I'm starting to like, so that's good. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Falling from that height? I didn't mean to fall off there. Alright, let's add some tents to this camp. I'm gonna bring up the light again. So let's bring this back up to, or let's take off the fog. Let's bring up the light so I can see what's going on. Okay, and then let's add some tents. So tents. Let's start with a big circle tent. Boom. Something like that. That's a good size, I think. Trusting the process is the hardest part. Well, I suppose. Let's move this. I kind of want the tents to be kind of on the borders. So maybe over here more. I need to do something about the train a little bit. Do I want the tents to be like on elevated platforms? That could be cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. So I'm gonna have a circle tent over here. Right here. I'm gonna put it on an elevated platform a little bit. Let's put it right here. Maybe even farther back, I don't know. Turn it this way. Let's move it up to position 25, and then I'll have like elevated platforms for the tents. I might move all of this up to 25 as well. Well, let's just see how that looks. Okay, so let's go to height. This is gonna be this. Strength 50, height or size 20, size 50, height 25, so like so. Size 30. Yeah, so the tents can be on kind of like elevated platforms, and then I can slope this from here to here, here to here. Make it look more interesting, I think, than just a flat camp. Smooth this. This a little bit. Okay. Let's rotate the tent to face that way a little bit. Okay, I like that. I like that. Yeah, that could be cool. Let's test the size of it. Let's move the player to the tent. See if I need to scale it up at all before I just add a whole bunch. Play. Oh, that's good. I like that size. That's perfect. How to fit. Collision's looking good. I might need to make a collision for this. You can just hide in here. That's funny. If I zoom out, it's gonna snap inside. Okay, so that's good. Oh, the camera flew outside. That's kind of weird. Maybe because I'm inside the mesh. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yes, looks good. Okay. So the circle tent size is good. What about the square? What if I do like some bunch of square circle tents here with paths on both sides? That could be cool. Let's do that. Train. Alright, so this is up to, wait, no, we need to do raise 25, strength 50. Let's do size of 50 here. That's too big. 40. That was still too big. Back to 30. Right here. Yeah, something like that. And then I can come here and I can add tents to that raised platform. Like the square ones, the smaller ones. Tent square small. Okay, where were we? Where's this? Here. And this needs to be on Y25. Perfect. Okay, these are bigger than I thought. Which is fine. Just added like a few of them. So what about like one here? Facing this way. And then we'll duplicate this, add another over here. But this is gonna face this way. And then another over here. This will face this way. So let's face this way. So okay. And then I can go to the slope green. Let it slope from here to here. Okay. Wait, no, more like here to here. Yeah. And slope here to here. And a slope here to here. And smooth that. Whoa! What happened there? Okay, let's try that again. Slope. From here to here. From here to here. From here to here. Smooth that out. Strength is too high, maybe like 30. Okay. I need to make paths. Paths will make it look a lot better. Let's test the size of the squares. So the circle one's good. Ugh. Let's head over to the squares and test their sizes. Okay, I like them. I like the sizes, I think that's good. Yeah, that's a good size. Where else do I want to add tents? We need to add some extensions as well. Like over here. This tent needs an extension. Instantiate a tent extension 2. Or are these only for squares? Might only be for squares. What if I just had it like coming out of the poles that look good? Ugh, I don't think so. Like something like that. Yeah, I don't know about this. I think these are just made just for the squares. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, it's not unfortunate, but I'm just gonna have to go back and make extensions for these. What about the other extension? An extension 1. Same thing. Yeah, that's just not gonna look good. Well, I mean, maybe. I'll move this back a little bit more. No, that looks weird. Yeah, that doesn't look right. I'll have to make extensions for the circle tents, I think. Because I don't like how open that is. Let's see. There's some 3 tents there. We should add some tents here. Maybe a couple tents with extensions here. 30. These are arrays. Alright, let's grab this, duplicate it, bring it over here, rotate it, bring it over here, perfect. Add an extension to this one. Tent extension 2. Perfect. And then let's add a slope. So let's slope it from. Actually, would this look good? Do this, 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 yeah. That looks good. There, put a tent there. We need a bunch more tents over here, I think. I also need to do like a campfire and stuff. Okay, yeah, so let's I'm gonna go make some more scenes. So I have a bunch of stuff I didn't make scenes for yet. Let's look at what we got. Alright, this was the portal. Might as well make a scene for the portal. just call this portal. Portal. We did the wrecked platforms. We did this tent square, extensions, circle, campfire. Let's make a scene for a campfire. Campfire. Closing for that, closing for that. Looks good. Save that. Into objects. What else we got? Campfire grill. Campfire grill. And it is it a plane? Or is it a cube? It is a cube. Okay, so I don't need to do the back face collision. Save that in object as well. What else we got? We got all the logs. I need to make scenes for all the logs. Okay. Yeah, I guess I might as well make log or scenes for all these. Do I want to save this as a mesh? If there's no collision, just as a mesh, right? I'm not sure yet, so I'm gonna wait on the logs, I think. We'll make the log piles though. Log M pile. Log S pile. Bring it back to the origin. Boop. Log S pile. There we go. Save. Log bench. Let's do this. Copy. Paste. Bring it back to the origin. Log bench. Save. What else we got? Log spikes pile. Copy. Paste. Bring it back to the origin. And save it as log spikes pile. Save. We got a log stool. Copy. Paste. Bring it back to the origin. Log stool. Wagon. Ooh, we have a wagon, that's right. We have an entire wagon. Let's make the scene for that. Copy. Paste. I'm proud of this wagon I made. I'm proud of it. I think it looks great. That's a cool looking wagon. save this as wagon. Okay, so this one, the cloth is, I think the cloth is a plane, right? Yep. So we need to do back face collision on that. The wagon floor is a cube, wagon handles are cylinders, wagon walls are cubes, right? Yep. And the wagon wheels are what? Cylinders. Okay, so that's good. Save that. What else we got? There's the wagon. We got the tree platforms. Slabs. That's it. Yeah, let's make scene for the slabs. Copy. For these slabs, I might want to change the material on them, but I feel like you know what? No, let's just keep it named like this. Because I don't want to add scripts for them all just to change the mesh. Oh yeah, let's just call it rock slab for now. I don't know, rock slab M. And then if I want to change the mesh, I can add a script to it. I think that'd be best. No, let's just name it how it is. Slab M rock 028. This should be saved in, let's see, new folder. Rocks. Yeah. Rocks collision. This one, copy. Bring it back to the center. We'll call this slab S rock 028. Okay. Copy. Paste. Bring it back to the origin. Slab L rock 028. Save. Okay. I think I want to start with some slabs, honestly. Or would that be in the node? Or the scatter, maybe? Might look better in the scatter. Yeah, let's wait till I set up the scatter to do like rocks in the scene everywhere. It's at a campfire. This needs to be up at 20, right? 20. Move over here. Where do I want a campfire? Probably a campfire like right here. Right here. Nope. Right? Oh wait, probably a campfire like up here I think would look good. Yeah, you know what? I want to make this bigger, and I want to add some more tents to this. Let's go to train. Let's go to raise. And let's just make this a little bit bigger. Something like that. Maybe even more this way. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, okay. And then we'll slope it from here to here. And smooth it out. Strength maybe like 10. Smooth all this out a little bit. Okay. And then also slope from here to here. And smooth that out. Okay. Now let's adjust the tents a little bit. And I want the campfire to be kind of in the center, wide 25. Maybe like, or in the back, maybe right here. There's going to be a path coming here to the campfire. So maybe tent right there. A little bit more this way. Out of the way. Okay. And then 2 tents over here. Like so. And like so. And this one's going to have an extension. Extension 1. Perfect. Perfect. Actually, let's turn this a little bit more here. Like so. Actually, let's delete this. Let's make this one with the extension. And let's bring this back a little bit. Train height. Let's bring this back just a tad. Yeah. Smooth it a little bit. Alright, now this tent we'll bring back to here. Face this way a little bit more. There. And this one will have an extension. This one, we'll turn this way, move back over here. There we go. I like that. The path would kind of go this way. Okay, that looks good. So that's the scale and everything. Yes, I like it. Those coals came out pretty good. That looks awesome. That looks so good. I'm happy with it. Let's add some benches. Bench, log bench. This needs to be on 25. Let's bring it over here. Let's put this maybe next to the fire, right here. So, looks good. Alright, these edges need to be steeper. Height, strength 10, 25, strength 5, size 10. Size 15. There we go. Alright. Alright, we have a bench. Which is kind of a little too high, I think. 24.9. There we go. Get it in the ground a little bit. What else should I add? Some stools around it. I'm gonna move this bench over here. Stools. Log stools. Log benches. So add some stools around the fire. Okay. See how that looks. good. It's coming along. Collisions look good. Get on the bench. Yes. I am proud of myself right now. I am very happy that all this came out so well. Like all my Blender work. I've been spending weeks in Blender. I'm really proud of this campfire. That looks really good with the coals. I need to add fire to it. I like it. Sorry, I'm just getting mesmerized in it a little bit. What else do I want to do right now? I mean, I still need to place a whole bunch of assets. I'm just getting a little tired. I think that's all I'm gonna do right now. I have a little bit of a headache. I'm gonna end stream. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Peace.